Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Debbie Hart had dreamed of Emmerdale all her life. Not the TV show, but the real village where her grandmother used to live. She pictured rolling green hills, cozy cottages, and friendly neighbors offering warm pies over garden fences. So when she finally arrived, suitcase in one hand and wild hope in the other, she was certain her new life would be perfect. She was wrong. Her first sign of trouble came from a sheep. Not a sweet, fluffy, storybook sheep, but a furious, head-butting menace named Clive. According to the handwritten sign on the gate, Clive belonged to Old Man Weatherby, who was rumored to be half-deaf, half-grumpy, and wholly unpredictable. Debbie didn't know any of that yet. What she did know was that Clive stared at her as if she owed him money. Debbie stepped closer to admire the countryside, and Clive charged. Her suitcase flew open, flinging her clothes across the muddy lane. A pair of her pink socks landed neatly on Clive's horns. He stood proudly, as if Debbie had crowned him king of chaos. Before she could reclaim her dignity or her socks, the village's ancient tractor rumbled toward her. Behind the wheel was Bernice Butterfield, Emmerdale's unofficial gossip queen. "Oh, love, you must be new," Bernice shouted, slamming the tractor to a stop. "Don't tell me Clive's already chosen you as his nemesis. He hasn't picked one since the vicar." Debbie tried to laugh, but Clive bleated viciously behind her. "I'm just settling in," she said, breathlessly gathering her clothes. A crowd had begun to form. People emerged from doorways as if the village had a built-in gossip alarm. A pair of teenagers giggled. Mrs. Poppyfield, who carried a basket of scones like a weapon, gasped so loudly a bird fell off a branch. Then came the final blow. The bus she had arrived on, her only link to civilization, pulled away from the stop. She sprinted after it, arms full of mismatched belongings, but the doors snapped shut. The driver pretended not to see her. Debbie tripped, landing face first in a puddle, scones raining down around her like grenades of shame. The crowd oohed in sympathy. Or entertainment, hard to tell. Tears welled in her eyes. This wasn't the fairy tale beginning she imagined. This was the universe slapping her with soggy pastries in front of half the village. Bernice hopped off the tractor and helped her up. "Oh, sweetheart, don't cry. If it makes you feel any better, this is the calmest Tuesday we've had in months. Last week, a goat stole the butcher's trousers right off the line." Debbie sniffed. "I just wanted a fresh start." "And you're getting one," Bernice declared brightly. "Emmerdale loves a dramatic entrance. You'll be a local legend by tea time. People will be talking about this for years." Debbie groaned at the thought. Just then, Old Man Weatherby ambled over, whistling. "Clive," he scolded, "stop terrorizing newcomers." Clive dropped the pink socks as Debbie shot him a glare. Weatherby handed her a slightly greasy handkerchief. "You'll be all right. The village only attacks people it wants to keep." Debbie blinked. "That's comforting?" "Think of it as a welcome hug," Bernice said. "A very loud, chaotic, mildly traumatic hug." Slowly, Debbie laughed. Not because it was funny, but because, somehow, the madness felt like possibility. Maybe Emmerdale wasn't the peaceful paradise she imagined. Maybe it was messy and unpredictable and completely bonkers. But maybe it was exactly where she belonged. And so, with muddy knees, tear-streaked cheeks, and a sheep still glaring at her, Debbie Hart officially began her life in Emmerdale.